Hey guys, Allie here. I did want to do a video today, even though it is the evening and not the morning. It's been a really kind of strange day here in the little town that I live in. But I did want to pop on, and one of the things that came up for me is I wanted to discuss is people talk about getting into the state. But what does that mean? What does it mean getting into the state mean? And a lot of people reference it as getting into the feeling of something. And I've probably said that in some of my videos of getting into the feeling of the wish fulfilled, getting into the feeling of the end. And there's nothing wrong with that. That works. But the thing is, feelings, a lot like emotions and thoughts, come and go, and they can be really fleeting, and they can be based on, they can come across really quickly just based on something, external to us, and we have a thought and then we have a feeling. But being in the state, it's being in a knowing of this is the reality and there is no other. So it's not a feeling. I mean, you can feel into it. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's a knowing with no external or just no proof whatsoever outside of you, and you don't need any proof. The law of assumption is just without a doubt that this is it. This is what's going to be. This is the reality, and it doesn't waver based on any kind of circumstances. It's an inner truth. It's an inner knowing that is beyond anything else. And so if we feel into that state, like I said, that can feel good, but don't wait to get into a feeling state, even though that can be really helpful. Like I said, feelings can come and go based on a lot of different scenarios and circumstances. But resting in that assumption, no matter what, keep coming back to, this is the reality, this is my reality. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. The reality that you desire, it's a given. It is reality right now, and there's nothing else that can stop it. It just is. But resting in that assumption and letting all else go is the key. It's being in the state of it, you don't need emotions, feelings, circumstances. Nothing is required. Just know I am this. I am successful. I am happy. I am living my best life. And that's it. There is nothing else. And we have to be very, persistent in continuing to come back to that. A lot of people say that maybe we don't. And you don't have to make every minute of your day about this. That's not what life's about. But in the end, coming back to this assumption more than identifying with your current reality that you no longer resonate with is more important. You want to identify more with your assumption and your knowing, your state of the reality that you want to now experience more than your current or old reality. So be in the state, no matter what feelings, emotions, circumstances, anything that is coming up for you. Just continue to repeat to yourself, whatever, like I said, different mantras work for different people, but mine is, everything is always working out. I'm living my greatest life. Living my greatest life. I mean, that encompasses everything. You don't have to, narrow it down to different things. You can just make one big thing, but whatever works for you. You can narrow it down. It's just whatever feels best. And just I continue to come back to, I'm living my greatest life. I'm living my greatest life, and I don't need a feeling. I don't need a circumstance. I don't need proof. That will all come as I continue in that state. But that's not what I'm basing my state on. My state is an internal truth. It's a knowing that goes beyond anything else. And I will continue to come back to that. And like I said, when you continue to come back to that and you rest in that knowing, rest in that assumption, rest in that state, regardless of anything else, then that will be the reality that you create. It can be no other way. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Have a good evening, have a good morning, and I will talk to you mañana. Okay, bye.